If they didn't know her before, they'll know her now. Sarah Palin, the governor of Alaska, the nominee for vice president for the GOP. The Palin family, Giuliani family, McCain family in the VIP box as the applause begin, and this is customarily family time on the podium as she greets supporters after a tough and warmly received speech. In our booth watching with us, Tom Brokaw. Game on.
A week ago at this time, she was a little-known governor of Alaska on what we thought was the faint part of the list for vice presidential candidate. Tonight makes a very auspicious debut as a vice presidential candidate before this hall and a national television audience. She could not have been more winning or engaging. She made her case for her own candidacy strongly and carried out the theme of the night. The real soft underbelly for Barack Obama, and it's showing up in poll after poll, is he equipped to be the next commander-in-chief? We heard it repeatedly tonight. The keynote speaker, Rudy Giuliani, and then, of course, repeatedly from Sarah Palin, there with her family, including their son, who was born. It's well known now that Down syndrome. She made a special message to the parents of special children. And as another part of the theme tonight, obviously, the liberal elite, the Washington crowd, as she continued to refer to them. Rudy Giuliani even added the phrase left-wing media.
The nominee is in the hall.
The candidate himself, Brian. No surprise.
We had reports earlier in the hour that John McCain had as quietly as one can with a Secret Service detail and motorcade, slipped into the back of the arena. He has a microphone in his hand. He embraces Governor Palin, and we will hear from him.
Thank you. Don't you think we made the right choice for the next vice president of the United States? And what a beautiful family.
Should they be elected? We are learning more about her every day. She has been an enormously popular governor up there. But in fact, tonight, when she talked about opposing the bridge from nowhere or to nowhere, she was in favor of it until Congress decided that Alaska would have to pick up the rest of the tab. So there are those issues that legitimately need to be examined, just as there are with Joe Biden and Barack Obama, and we'll continue our role. But they've picked out 2 or 3 themes. Barack Obama is not prepared to be commander-in-chief. John McCain is.
In Rudy Giuliani's speech right before Governor Palin, it was a kind of stabbing, mocking speech. He said of Barack Obama, his rise is remarkable in its own right. It's the kind of thing that could only happen only in America. He was kidding. He said it in a mocking way. You could say it, though, in all sincerity, given the remarkable and unlikely trajectory that Sarah Palin has followed en route to this arena tonight. Ann Curry's over at her position adjacent to all this at the podium. Ann?
Hey, listen, Brian, I've got Cindy McCain out there. Cindy, I don't think she can hear me, Brian, but just a few moments ago when I asked her how Governor Palin did, she gave 2 thumbs up, and they've been very